Oops. Hello, Abby Gooch. There we go. Mark, we're going to have to restart it. Is that okay? Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to start again. We're just going to leave it on live. So, hello, everyone. This is Abby Gooch at Life Force Connection. Welcome to Intuition to Income. We do this every Wednesday at 12 p.m. And we're so glad you're here. I'm actually joining you from Oregon right now. I'm visiting my family in Eugene, and it's such a magnificent place. I'm really getting to get connected with the community here for the time that I've been here and really experience what I'm going to talk about today, which is opening your heart chakra. And your heart chakra is the energy center of love. It's where we give and receive love. And some of you are on this call today because you really want to learn how to grow your bank account from doing that, because that's what this show is really about, is following your intuition to greater income. So what I'm going to teach you today is how to be able to access that feeling within your heart, no matter where you are, what you're doing, and what's going on around you. And you can find this stillness and this love within yourself. So I'll be asking you some questions and asking you to go inside and do some introspection to get really clear about what it is that you really want and what vibration you're giving off. You know, do you find yourself in fear or anger or doubt? Or are you really living from a place of centered love? And, you know, we know that love is the absolute greatest foundation to create from. And without it, things tend to crumble. But it's very solid to be creating from that place, whatever you're creating, whether it's a business or a relationship or whatever it is. So I wanted to start with a quote today that actually came through me about a week ago, and it just illuminates the light within us. So I'm going to share that with you now. So the quote is, "You will touch the face of God as you look into the mirror at your beautiful reflection." So just think about that for a moment. You will touch the face of God as you look into the mirror at your own beautiful reflection. And I was just remembering why I wrote this. I just did a retreat, a VIP retreat for a client. And when I picked her up, it was so fun at the airport. We picked her bags up and she said something. She said, "You know, you are God. We are the universe." And that's why that quote came, you know, so easily to me, is we're so interconnected and we're a part of this universe that is way bigger than just our physical body or our mind could ever figure out. But when we link in with our intuition, with that gut feeling, we're able to navigate our way in harmony with the rest of life. And what happens is when we do that, we have loving relationships with others. We have loving relationships with ourselves and with our business. And that love vibration is what attracts and creates. So if you're feeling frustrated in your business and you don't really know what your next step is, or maybe, you know, you've gotten to a certain level and you're just stuck. So here's what I'm going to invite you to do. I'm going to invite you to take some time in the next few days for yourself and to really bump up your self-love. Give yourself some TLC and really feel into your heart. And feel what your deepest heart's desire is. Maybe, you know, you're just burnt out on something in business and you need to go re-energize yourself doing something else. You know, and start to find what those things are. You know, for me, I love to run, so that energizes me. So think about something that when you're down, you can go do that energizes you. And that will bring your spirit back into alignment with that love that you are, so you can see that reflection. Okay? So, you know, as far as being able to apply this directly to your business, you know, I feel like a lot of people want to come to me all the time with instant results. And I will tell you, I've got a lot of instant results, but I have also seen clients take it over time. And when you're working with intuition, because you're working in alignment with the universe, with the greater whole, there is divine timing. There's something about being in alignment and at the time that it's right for you and someone else, and your business is when it will happen for you. But you can't push the river, right? It's just, it flows. And so if you just allow yourself to flow with what I call your spirit, right? That energy, that life force, you're going to feel inspired. And your business won't feel like a have to, it'll feel like a want to, and you really want to show up for it. So again, you know, just take these next few days and really think about, what is it that I can do to energize myself? What can I do to love myself more? Because in doing so, you bring that love to others, right? And we can't give what we don't have. you know? So when you really allow yourself to drop into that space of your heart, you will start to feel the energy there. So we've been working one chakra per week, and the way it helps you guys be able to balance it is by bringing in the chakra color and seeing the orb of light. So go ahead and do that now. Place your hands on your heart, both hands, and just imagine an orb of light. You can go ahead and see the color green, which represents the color of love, the color of your heart chakra. And as you feel your heart, imagine that you see this orb of energy and allow it to spin in a clockwise direction to infuse energy, to feel more love, to allow your heart to be brighter. And just go ahead and spin that energy around and around, faster and faster, to the point where maybe even your hand starts to grow warm or your heart starts to grow warm because you can feel it. Breathe deep and start to feel yourself settle all the way down to your tailbone. So starting to bring this love down through your spine, connecting straight to your tailbone, and then down through your feet, just grounding in that energy. And feeling Mother Earth, nature, the ground beneath you, supporting you. And just know that you are held in this loving space, that each step you take is on holy, sacred ground, and that each thought you think can be one of love as you bring your awareness to your heart center. And then to follow your intuitive guidance, you're gently going to place your other hand on your gut feeling, a couple inches below your belly button, right on your gut, the physical location of your gut, where you feel your gut, and start to allow a communication cord. You can see a beam of light, anything you want, connecting the two centers, so your gut and your heart, having one hand on the other. And start to feel that energy connecting. And feel your gut feeling in harmony with your heart. Take a deep breath in and just relax. Maybe any fears, anything that may have been stopping you, any negative emotions. And then start to draw the energy from your gut feeling all the way up to your heart. And from your heart, ask your mind to come down and bow to it. So your mind is energetically going to rest in the love of your heart. So that means any and all thoughts will start to just dissipate that aren't serving you. And they'll be centered in love. So those thoughts of minor irritation or insecurity or fear, anything that's coming up, you can slowly let them start to move into that heart space. And notice how you probably start to feel calmer. Because when we bring ourselves into that alignment of love, we realize that we're okay. And throughout these next days, and really throughout your entire life, you really want to keep tuning in to what you know. So some people feel their knowing in their heart. Some people feel it in their gut. I've even had some people say they feel it in their mind. Whatever that certain feeling of your knowing is, a deep knowing, a deep certainty, notice how and where you feel it in your body and what you would call your intuition. We all have intuition. It's not just in some of us, it's absolutely in all of us. And as you trust it and listen to it, you're going to start to see the results because you will be in alignment with your highest potential. You will be in alignment with your soul path. And you will receive all the support that you need for each and every step. So I was just working with a client a couple of days ago, and she was going through a lot of emotional turmoil. And what we really got to is at her core, and what she knew at her center was it was all going to be okay. And sometimes that's as far as you can get, and that's more than enough, just to know that you're okay right here and right now. And then you'll know the next thing you need to know. You don't always know more than what you need to know. That's the mind. You can slowly blink open your eyes a little bit. That's the mind that wants to control or understand, why something is. But when you really take the time to, again, drop into your heart and into your gut feeling, to really feel that knowing and connect in with that truth moving through you, that spiritual energy. Someone really close to me just said that life doesn't happen to you, it happens through you. And can you imagine if we allowed this energy to flow? This connection from our mind to our heart to our gut is this constant life force energy that just energized us and allowed us to fully be present in every moment of every day with every person. So that's really my wish for you is that you can really take this and practically apply it. There's no way you can get any results different than what you have now unless you do something different, right? So if you learn something, you need to apply it. And once you apply it, you absolutely will see a different result. And if you're following your intuition and listening to your heart, it absolutely will be a positive result, okay? So just start to play with this energy and, really take one step at a time and feel yourself in that. Feel your confidence in each step, and that will build the certainty. I've worked with clients for over 11 years now, and I have watched students and everybody who learns this really take it to heart, and those people that have done that and really take their time integrating it are the ones that just skyrocket. And I know it's the same for you, because when we apply what we know, it becomes our truth, okay? And until it becomes our truth, it's kind of like it doesn't have as much meaning, right? Somebody can tell you, I can tell you, but until you actually do it, it's not going to be your experience. And your experience is really your greatest teacher, So just stay wide open to what that experience is, what that next step is, but really stay present with where you are right now and enjoy the journey. Enjoy it and strengthen your intuition by feeling it and then taking action on what you know. And I promise you, you will be pleasantly surprised. In fact, you too will probably create miracles in your business. So I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. You're welcome to send us an email to success@lifeforceconnection, and we look forward to serving you next week. Take care. Namaste.